Before I perform this next work, I'd like to just give you a little bit of the history of the horn. The horn, being the instrument of the hunt, did not have these lovely bells and slides that you see here on the horn today. So on, the bells were not invented until 1818, and so on. Like I was saying with the previous piece, on the thought for solo horn from that suite, I incorporate natural horn techniques into that, and so what that means is that the horn player would insert his or her hand into the bell by the use of crux, and they play a scale. So I'll show you what. So the way I demonstrated was the first time I did it with the hand without the bells, and the second time with the bells. So by the middle of the 19th century, many orchestral composers such as Richard Strauss, Anton Bruckner, Gustav Mahler, and Robert Schumann were writing a lot of extensive works that featured the horn. And so, with all these demands put upon horn players, it was decided that the single B flat horn would be invented for the high register, and then the single F horn for the low register. So by 1903, Edward Kuspel, the German horn maker, came up with the double horn. Double horns are still being used to this day, and even 50 to 60 years later, the triple horn was invented to help horn players who played in the high register facilitate those notes with ease, and low notes too. So during the Baroque period, Johann Sebastian Bach and Georg Philipp Telemann were write orchestral works in the high register for the horn, and solo works too as well. Bach is well known for his organ works and his keyboard works, and in his orchestral works, he uses the two horns in the Brandenburg Concerto No.1 in F major, and he also uses it in a few of his cantatas, and as well as his Mass in B minor. So in 1723, Bach composed six suites for solo cello during his time as Kapellmeister in Gutenberg, Germany. The six suites for solo cello have a prelude and dance movements such as the Allemande, Courante, a Sarband, which is a Spanish dance, and a jig, which is an English dance, and then a French dances like the Minuets, Bourrées, and the Gavottes. So today, the Bach cello suites are performed on instruments such as viola, bassoon, bass clarinet, low brass instruments, upper horn. Some of the movements work very well as solo pieces for the low register of our instrument. I will perform the Minuets I and II from the second suite in D minor for solo cello.